Hello everyone, welcome to Mr.MoFranchise. It's week 15 and the 6 and 7 Jacksonville Jaguars are trying to bounce back from a terrible loss against the Rams last week as we travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. As far as how long I'll be playing this week, it's going to be a long one. I'm going to be playing a 13-minute quarter game with a 15-second clock rundown, and I will be playing the full game. As far as the effects of winning or losing this game, I rolled a 3, so it will affect my approval with the players by a plus or minus 5. As far as scouting goes this week, I rolled a 5, so I will be able to spend 140 of my scouting points. And the random event that I got this week is called CEO Team Value. The ability of your CEO to help with your team's value is assessed. Based on your team's value, the following occurs to your CEO's marketing and sales ratings. Well, I took a look and my team value is 26th. So my CEO Fox has to lose 2 levels. And this sends him down to both an F in marketing and an F in sales. Fox's team, time with the team may be over. So it's going to be Jacksonville traveling to Denver. Denver's got a 7-5-1 record. And the Jaguars come in at 6 and 7. Vegas has the Broncos as a 2-point favorite. Jacksonville in a must-win game. If they want to have a chance to win the AFC South, they've got to win on the road. Not going to be easy. But here we go. Trey Lance versus Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos. We have a couple of really good veteran players like Melvin Gordon III at halfback, Portland center at receiver. You've got the veteran Von Miller, outside linebacker. Here we go, Denver and Jacksonville. The Broncos start by kicking it to the end zone, and Keon Skinner will return it out to the 24-yard line. Jaguars sporting their teal pants and the two-tone helmet with the black in front and the gold in the back. Trey Lance, 14 touchdowns on the year against 13 interceptions. He's thrown for over 2,000 yards so far. 1st and 10. Giving a hand off to Kyle Hill to start off the gain. And he's got a gain right up the middle for 12 yards. Good opening play here for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They can establish the run game. That will help Trey Lance with those touchdown to interception ratios. First down dumped off to Chris Olave for a gain of 7. Coming across the middle there. 2nd and 6. Taking hand off to Kyle Hill. That play was read very well by the interior of the Broncos defense. We do have a penalty on the play, and that is going to be a hold. And that is against David Njoku, the tight end. And that's going to put the Jaguars back into a 2nd and long where they do not want to be. Nice pass to the screenplay to Kyle Hill. And he's going to be brought down for a loss on the play. Good job there by the Denver Broncos defense to see what was trying to be set up there. And it's 3rd and 17. Don't expect a pass. He's got Chris Olave on a deep in route, and that is a first down, a gain of 21 yards. Great job there by Trey Lance, and a good cut here by Chris Olave if you watch the replay. Nice footwork there to cut in on that route and get a first down for the Jaguars. That's a huge momentum booster for this Jaguars team to be able to pick up that. Marlon Mack on the next play, who appears to be injured. We'll let you know later on if we have any indication. It doesn't appear to be too serious, as he is on the sideline with a little frustration. 2nd and 7. He's got the pass. And he almost gets that intercepted. Risky pass there. Justin Strand almost had that. Here we see the offensive line for the Jaguars. And the skill position players trying to get this Jaguars team back to 500. Report on Marlon Mack, it is an elbow sprain, and his return is most likely very soon. 3rd and 7, Trey Lance gets rid of it. It is tipped and caught by Kyle Hill in a very strange play. Trey Lance went to throw it, and the ball got tipped in the air, and somehow Kylan Hill came down with it. Here we see the tip. Kylan Hill came back to get it and was tackled right at the 37. But with this win, Coach Mo keeps Trey Lance out on the field, so it's going to be 4th down and 6. Too far away for the field goal and too close for the punt. They're going to go for it. On 4th and 6. Trey Lance throws to LaVisca Chenault and then is knocked down. Incomplete. And the Broncos will take over. Good job by this Broncos defense to bend but not break. Chenault couldn't hold on to it. I think he was short anyway. Even if he does catch this, I'm not sure he had enough to get the first down anyway. Nice play there by Justin Strand. And that's where Drew Lock will set up here at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10. Cortland Sutton in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Puka Williams. Williams with gain of 8 on the outside, and he's going to make it 2nd down and 2. Drew Lock under center. Going to hand this off. This is a 1st down to Melvin Gordon, who cuts out of bounds for a gain of 7. The Broncos running game looks good early on. Play action. Drew Lock, all kinds of time, and that is going to be knocked down by Shaquille Quarterman. That was me on the user knockdown. I'm pretty pleased with that play there. On 2nd and 10, this play is read very well by Trevor Williams on the quick pass out to Cortland Sutton. And Williams read this rather quickly. Let's watch the replay. Excuse me, Charvarius Ward on those quick reflexes, and it's going to be 3rd down and 12. Not Williams, that was Charvarius Ward. 3rd and 12. Lock back to pass. Lock's got a man open. That is a 1st down to Cortland Sutton. Broncos give the Jaguars a taste of their own medicine with that deep in route, and now they're in business. Handoff is to Melvin Gordon for a gain of 9. Broncos run blocking looks very good early on. 2nd down and 1. 1st down to Melvin Gordon. Broncos run game looking very good here in the 1st quarter. Quick pass to Cortland Sutton. They are trying to test Charvarius Ward to a little gain. And in fact, they lose a yard on that. It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Handoff to Melvin Gordon. Up the middle for a gain of 4. And it will be 3rd and 7 here with 4:45 to play in the 1st quarter. Drew Lock, lots of time. He throws, and that is going to be tackled short. That was thrown to Tusker Fisk, the tight end for the Broncos, and Fisk only gets 2 yards. And out comes the field goal kicker, Zane Gonzalez, for the chip shot of 23 yards. The kick is up and good. And the Broncos, behind a strong running game early on, take an early 3-0 lead. This kick is going to go to the end zone. And Keon Skinner's going to dance around before he decides to take the touchback. And so the Jaguars start off with 4:05 left in the 1st quarter, down 3-0. Take a look at the AFC playoff picture. As you can see, this is a must-win game for the Jaguars. With that 6-7 record, they cannot fall any more than a game behind the Titans. There's only this game and 2 more to play. Lance back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going to scramble out to the right. He's going to throw. He finds DJ Chark for a gain of 10 yards. No, actually, they're going to mark Chark down just short of the marker. So 2nd and inches for the Jaguars. And up here to Kyle Hamilton for a gain of 2 and, more importantly, a 1st down. So far, both teams are doing a good job running the ball and keep the defenses honest. 1st and 10, Trey Lance on the slant route to Chris Olave for a gain of 12. He already has 3 catches for 49 yards in the 1st quarter alone. Chris Olave having a great game so far. Lance barking out different orders on 1st down. He's got LaVisca Chenault on the comeback route. But it was knocked down incomplete. Here we take a look at the Broncos defense. You cannot talk about them without talking about Von Miller and Bradley Chubb, 2 tremendous outside linebackers. And then in the secondary, you've got Bryce Callahan leading his squad. and the captain, Bryce Thompson. 2nd and 10 for Trey Lance. Lots of time. He's going to step up into the pocket and throw to Chris Olave. Once again, Olave with another catch. 8 yards, 3rd down and 2. Hand off to Kyle Hill up the middle for a gain of 7. Kyle Hill with a 7-yard rushing average so far. We're now under a minute to play here in the first quarter. This time the Broncos do a better job of snuffing out that run. Short gain of 1, 2nd down and 9 for the Jaguars as we approach the waning seconds of the first quarter. Trey Lance was looking down the middle of the field and that ball was batted down, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 9. Lance back to pass and shotgun. Throws it out to Laviska Shenault. Laviska Shenault to the 10, the 5, touchdown! Lance to Shenault, and the Jaguars are going to take the lead here as we close out the first quarter. Beautiful throw there by Trey Lance. Good block downfield. Shenault was sprung loose, and this is a 7-3 lead for the Jaguars after the extra point. Cooper Williams takes him back to the 23-yard line, and that's where the Broncos will start their next possession. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Hand off to Melvin Gordon, and that's going to end the first quarter with the Jaguars up 7-3 on the Broncos. Second and 10 for the Broncos as we start the second quarter. Locke is back to pass. And Locke's got his man on the out route. That was the captain, Courtland Sutton. Looks like it's a battle between Sutton and Olave today, as both receivers are heavily involved in their offenses. First down for Locke and the Broncos. Play action. And this is going to be dumped off to Tusker Fisk for a loss of 2. Would have been better off dropping that ball. Good tackle there by Shaquille Quarterman. 2nd and 12. Play action once again for the Broncos. Lots of time for Drew Lock to throw. He's going to go deep. And this is going to be intercepted. That ball was intercepted by Trevor Williams. Doing a good job playing center field there. The Broncos went back to the well one too many times on play action, and Drew Lock is picked off. Now this does serve to go as a punt, if you will, as the Jaguars are pinned at the 5. But still, that takes a little bit of the momentum that the Broncos had on their first series, as Trevor Williams just goes up and high points it a little bit better than the receiver, Jerry Jeudy. And so the Jaguars are pinned, but they do have the ball. 1st and 10 from the 5. Hill gets maybe a yard, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 9. And expect to pass out of his own end zone. He finds Chris Olave once again. Chris Olave all the way out to the 47-yard line. A 42-yard pickup there for Chris Olave. Great job by Olave, who is just shining today so far, having a breakout game. Lance back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going to roll out, and he's going to find Chris Olave once again. We've called his name many times today. And Lance is already over 150 yards. We're only in the second quarter. Pitch to the outside for Kyle Hill. He probably lost a yard on that play. And it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Lance has DJ Chark for 1st down, gain of 22. And this Jaguars passing game looks the best we've seen in several weeks. 1st and 10. Kyle Hill on the run for a gain of 6 yards. Jaguars are driving here, 2nd down and 4. And that is thrown, and Colin Johnson couldn't hold on to it. He was in some traffic, but that's the kind of catch you hope you can make. He could have even had a touchdown there, and that brings up 3rd and 4 as the Jaguars miss an opportunity. And Trey Lance is brought down on the sack by the captain, the veteran, Von Miller. One of those feared defenders in the game. So McCrane will settle for the 36-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Jaguars extend their lead to 7 with 7:14 to play here in the second quarter. After the ensuing kickoff went into the end zone for a touchback, we pick it up here at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Drew Lock in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Melvin Gordon. And Gordon's going to move up the middle for a gain of 6. Second and 4, we have a penalty flag on the play. It's going to be dumped off to Melvin Gordon, who's unable to break away from the tackle there by Ronnie Harrison. Unfortunately, though, we have offsides on Leon Jacobs, and the Broncos get a free first down there. 1st and 10 from the 36. Hand off to Puka Williams, and Williams gets a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5. The handoff to Melvin Gordon for what's called a gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Can the Jaguars get a stop? They do get a stop as the receiver is cut short of the first down marker. I think that was Tusker Fisk on the reception. And the Broncos are forced to punt. And that is Ryan Allen on the punt. And that's going to put Skinner all the way back, and he is going to let it go. And the Broncos are going to pin that ball. That was Barney Holmes going down there and pinning it inside the 2-yard line. Let's see if the Jaguars can get some breathing room. Kyle Hill picks up 3 there. He's going to make it 2nd down and 7. Kyle Hill up the middle again, and he's got a first down. Breaking tackles all the way out to the 14-yard line. 9-yard gain for Kyle Hill. That gives him 9 rushes for 40 yards here in the first half. Lance, lots of time to throw. He's got Chris Olave across the middle for a gain of 13 yards. Olave having a career game so far today. Here's Kyle Hill in a counter play. He might have lost a yard there. 2nd down and 11. This is thrown to David Njoku. Trey Lance thought he had him, but he was unable to hold on. And this will probably be the last play before the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd down and 11. Trey Lance says David Njoku across the middle. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Jaguars 10, Broncos 3. Coach Mo sends up the punter. It's 4th and 1, and he was tempted. But in the end, he decides to send out Logan Cook. Logan Cook is going to launch this down to the 2-yard line. And it will go into the end zone. So the Broncos will start at their own 20 with 1:51 to go here in the first half. Broncos down by 7. The Rockets back to pass. He's going to roll out and run for it, and he's going to get a gain of 4. Broncos going to the hurry up, trying to conserve time. They've got all 3 of their timeouts left. Drew Lock gets back to pass, and he's got a man open. And that is a first down and more to Jerry Jeudy, who takes this all the way down to the 32-yard line. I believe that was a 46-yard pass, and they're all the way down to the 32-yard line. Jerry Jeudy found all sorts of space there. And here's another first down pass. This one to KJ Hamler. Hamler takes it all the way down the 5-yard line. And this time the Jaguars call timeout. Perhaps looking to try to conserve some clock in case they get the ball back after a Broncos score here. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 5. For Locke and the Broncos, looking to tie the score here as we approach the end of the first half. And Locke had a man open, and fortunately the Jaguars knocked it down. It's going to be 2nd and goal now. Big swat there by the Jaguars defense. But that ball's not swatted down as this is a touchdown. As thrown to the captain, Cortland Sutton. He's having as busy a day as Chris Olave. A battle of receivers today, stepping up and stepping out. Chris Olave versus Cortland Sutton. And with the extra point, the Broncos are going to tie this game at 10-10. 1:05 to play here in the first half. Keon Skinner going to catch us at the 9-yard line. He's going to return this to the 31-yard line. The Jaguars have 2 timeouts, so let's see what they can do. Even getting a field goal here would be nice because the Broncos are going to get the ball back at the start of the second half. Lance leads back to pass. And that is going to be an incomplete pass, but we do have a penalty flag on the play, and that is going to be PI on the defense. That was called on Von Miller, who was in coverage there, kind of holding on to the player's jersey to try to keep him from getting open. Crafty veteran did get caught, though. First and 10, 36-yard line. And it's taken through the 41 on a 5-yard gain, and the Jaguars are burning their second timeout. That is Chris Olave's 8th catch for 133 yards. That's a game for most receivers. He's got this in the first half. Great pass there to David Njoku, who's able to get out of bounds for a 9-yard reception. First down, clock stops, midfield, 50 seconds to go. First and 10. Trey Lance is going to throw this to David Njoku, and he's going to run to try to get out of bounds. That's a 16-yard gain. He's unable to get out of bounds. It's first and 10. Chris Olave, another reception. He gets out of the 23-yard line, and it's 19 seconds to go on the clock and 1 timeout left. Broncos have to stop Chris Olave. He is tearing them up right now. And speaking of the devil, Chris Olave down to the 3. And the Jaguars will call their last timeout with 12 seconds to go. And Coach Mo's going to send out the offense. They need to be smart here. Don't get tackled in bounds. First and 10, 12 seconds to go. Excuse me, first and goal. And that is going to be caught. No, it's dropped by Chris Olave. The only mistake he's made today, and it'll be second and goal with 10 seconds, and Coach Mo keeps out the offense. Don't get tackled in bounds. You could take the lead with the field goal. Lance is going to send out Olave even more out to the out there. And he's going to change the route. Barking out our orders. He's going to walk to the right. He's got DJ Chark in the end zone, and that is a touchdown. DJ Chark. And the Jaguars are going to take the lead before half. In some ways, it looked like they used Olave there as a decoy, as active as he's been, and they throw it to their number 1 receiver, DJ Chark. And he catches it for the touchdown. Von Miller comes in late on the tackle. And the Jaguars take the lead. And the Broncos, after a touchback, are going to kneel it. And we're going to go into halftime with the Jaguars up 17-10. Let's look at action around the NFL as we approach the end of the year. Getting closer to playoff season. The Texans have traveled up to the Cardinals, and they are trailing 14-12 as their horrible season continues, 2-11. Further out west into California, where division rivals Seahawks and Rams, the Seahawks are dominating the Rams 24-7. And coming back to the east in Tennessee, where the Dolphins have traveled to Tennessee, and we need the Dolphins to win that game. Right now, unfortunately, they are trailing by 3 points as that game ends the second quarter. Come on, Dolphins. You can do it. And that's going to be all of the highlights. Let's pick up the action here in the third quarter. Jaguars are kicking off to the Broncos. And that's going to be a touchback. So out comes Drew Lock to see if he can't bring his Broncos back. They're trailing by 7. Broncos do play action, and Drew Lock gets out of the sack. Great job there by Drew Lock to avoid the sack. Jaguars missed an opportunity there. Second and 10. Melvin Gordon is brought down for maybe a yard gain with that, and it's going to be third down and 9. Can the Jaguars get a 3 and out here? They do not, as I was unable to make the tackle. I was controlling Ronnie Harrison there. I thought I had him. Very disappointed as Cook Williams gets the first down. I need to do a better job tackling. First and 10. Broncos, I formation. Melvin Gordon breaks the tackle. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 11. Walk back to pass. He's got a man open. That is his second tight end. And that's going to make it third down and 4. Can the Jaguars get a stop here? That is going to be intercepted by DeMonte KZ. He's got it. He runs into his own man. He's got it to 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. And he is going to score as Drew Lock wasn't able to catch him. DeMonte KZ on the pick 6. that away, Jaguars D. They needed that. DeMonte KZ on the athletic play, and then he gets caught up in his own man here. Looks like that was Trevor Williams, but then he was able to break free, and Drew Lock doesn't have the speed to catch up. And DeMonte KZ on the pick six. And just like that, the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to take the 24-10 lead. And the extra point from the Crane is good. So with 9:54 to play here in the third quarter, it's Jaguars 24 and Broncos 10. Quick kick side into the end zone. So after the touchback, it's Drew Lock now down by 14 points. First and 10. He's going to throw this out to Puka Williams. He stepped it off a lot today to Puka Williams. That is a 5-yard gain. Second down and 5. Jaguars come out into cover 2, and it looks like the Broncos are going to exploit that for a first down run by Melvin Gordon. And it's first and 10. Good run there by Gordon. Clock's then set in motion. Sun's coming across the middle, but no, Drew Lock instead tries to throw it to Tusker Fisk. That ball is going to be overthrown, and it's going to be second down and 10. Lock is going to dump this off once again to Puka Williams. That seems to be a strategy they have today, is dumping off to their tailbacks. 6-yard gain, it's going to be third and 4. This is thrown across the middle for a first down. That is the KJ Hamler, excuse me. And Hamler picks up the first down, and the Broncos are already to the 42-yard line, first and 10, I formation. That's going to be enough Melvin Gordon, who shakes free of one tackle before he is brought down after a yard gain. Second down and 9. It's going to be a draw play. Melvin Gordon is brought down for a loss. That was Puka Williams for a 2-yard loss. Jaguars showing blitz here. And Drew Lock on play action. He is going to, that's going to be incomplete. Jerry Jeudy on the out route, couldn't hold on to it. Good coverage there. Knocked that out by Trevor Williams. And Ryan Allen is forced to punt this ball. Jaguars, good job on defense in this third quarter. They get the pick 6, and they hold the Broncos for no points. First and 10, Kylan Hill on the stretch play for a gain of 3. That's his 11th carry on the day. Here's his 12th carry on the day. Not going to get much at all. Broncos interior snuffed that play out. And it's going to be third down and 8. Trey Lance all kinds of time. He's going to dump this up to Kylan Hill. Not taking chances with the 14-point lead. Very smart, Trey Lance. It's not a first down, but it's also not an interception. Play like you've got a 14-point lead. So Logan Cook comes out for the punt. And the Broncos defense does a good job. This ball is going to be kicked inside the 10. And it's going to go out of bounds to the 4-yard line. What a punt by Logan Cook. And the Broncos are pinned. I formation, first and 10. Handoff to Melvin Gordon, who fights for 3 yards. Second down and 7. Lock out the shotgun. He's going to throw this off to number 84, Tusker Fisk, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be third down and 7. Can the Jaguars defense pin them down? And then it's going to be, yes! What a play there. Good coverage there by Shavarius Ward. The Broncos are forced to punt. Ryan Allen from his own end zone is going to kick this to the 40-yard line. Keon Skinner has a chance to return, and he's going to take it all the way back to the 46-yard line. So the Jaguars will start with good field position here in the third quarter with a 14-point lead. Trey Lance, play action. David Njoku normally has sure hands, but that ball should have been caught. Second down and 10. Trey Lance is going to throw it to David Njoku, who drops it again. Back-to-back plays for David Njoku. Trey Lance is shaking his head. And he goes to Laviska Shenault. He's sure-handed. And Laviska to the 10. 5, touchdown. Laviska Shenault with his second catch of the day. And he's got 2 touchdown receptions. This one for 46. And both come with a run after the catch. Chenault just turns on the afterburners and the Broncos aren't able to catch him. Chenault, the slot receiver, is showing the burst of speed here. And the Broncos couldn't keep up with him. Laviska Chenault, 2 catches today, 2 touchdowns. And the Broncos find themselves after the touchback down 31-10. With 2:31 to play here in the third quarter. Melvin Gordon gets a gain of 4. And it's going to be second down and 6. Locke throws that across the middle to his receiver, Jerry Judy, who gets a 4-yard gain. It's going to be third down and 2. Locke going deep, and he's got a man, but it is not caught. That was Devin Funchess, who could not hold on to that. And the Broncos are forced to punt. Keon Skinner will take this at the 18-yard line, and he will be brought down very quickly at the 19. Good kickoff coverage there by the Broncos. I believe that was Denard on the stop there. Callan Hill for a good gain of 9, but unfortunately that is coming back. He was able to get the 9 yards because of the hold on the left tackle, Taylor Decker. That's his second hold in as many games. First down and 19. Callan Hill's going to run this for a 2-yard gain. As we approach the waning minutes here of the third quarter, we've got about 20 seconds left to go. Second down and 17. Trey Lance has who else? Chris Olave for a first down. Gain of 21 yards. And as we go to the fourth quarter, it is all Jaguars right now. 31-10. Combination of Chris Olave on possession catches and Laviska Chenault on touchdown receptions. And it's 31-10. Callan Hill up the middle. Callan Hill's going to fumble. Stripped by the Broncos defense. That was the captain of the Broncos, Jarrell Casey, with the strip. Fortunately, though, the rookie Rosa Barlow was there to fall on it. You can see here, he was trying to strip him. Trying to go for that big play. It's second down and 7. Trey Lance on play action. He's going to scramble out. And he's going to try to throw it. And he's going to throw it into the open arms of number 31 to the Broncos. That is another captain, Justin Simmons. And on 2 plays, the Broncos captains are able to make big plays. That is Justin Simmons, the strong safety, with the pick. Trey Lance makes his first big mistake of the day. And Justin Simmons is going to bring this back all the way to the 18-yard line for the Broncos. And that is the big break they needed to get back in this game. First and 10. Screenplay. Cooper Williams. And it is a touchdown. Well-designed play there for the Broncos. The screen pass. They haven't run that play today. And they do it at the right time. And Cooper Williams is into the end zone. Good blocking there by the Broncos. Great blocking. And Williams goes into the end zone untouched. After the touchback, it is 31-17. So next is going to throw this to DJ Chark. He's going to fight for a gain of 10. They're going to go ahead and give him the first down. First and 10 as we approach the 11.5-minute mark to go here. Jaguars up by 14. Lance is going to hand this off to DJ Chark on the wide receiver end around. He doesn't get much, and it's going to be second down and 9. The Jaguars look to run some time off the clock. Lance all kinds of time to throw, and who else? Chris Olave for a first down. Olave just dominating today.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Hang up to Callan Hill as the Jaguars continue to work the clock. He might have lost a half yard. Second down and 11. And the Jaguars go to the screen, and Callan Hill gets all sorts of blocks of his own, and he's got it to the 30, to the 20, and he's going to be finally wrestled out of bounds at the 18-yard line, a 27-yard gain, as the Jaguars give the Broncos a little bit of the screen play action. And now the Jaguars in the red zone with just over 9 minutes to play. Marlon Mack up the middle. Good to see him back in the game. He runs forward for 7 yards. Second down and Marlon Mack back up the middle. He's going to take this all the way down to the 3-yard line. First and goal for the Jaguars as they look to put this game away here. Already up by 14. Any score here would make it incredibly difficult for the Broncos to come back. Jaguars got the affirmation. Marlon Mack brought down with a host of Broncos. It's going to make it second and goal. As we're now under 7.5 minutes to play here in the game. Trey Lance is going to hand it off. No, he's going to do play action. He's going to be brought down on the sack. Nice play there by Bradley Chubb. That's his first sack of the day. He's been pretty quiet, actually. It's only his second tackle of the day. And it's third and goal. Jaguars come out in the I formation. Go for a conservative run play. Coach Mo wants that 3-score lead. And out comes Matthew McCrane for the 24-yard field goal to give the Jaguars the 3-score lead. 6 minutes to play. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the Jaguars have doubled up the Broncos, 34-17. 5:58 to play. Broncos are going to take this kickoff back. That's Cooper Williams who takes it back to the 26-yard line. The Broncos have a lot to do here. They're down by 17. 5:54 to play. Lock gets this to his man, and was it caught? I believe KJ Hamler held on to it for a 4-yard gain. Second down and 6. First down reception here. That is to Devin Funches. Back here for Drew Lock. He's got his man open there. That is Tusker Fisk on the reception, and the Broncos are driving. Jaguars seem content to play soft coverage here. Broncos are marching down as the Jaguars are content just keeping everything in front of them. That is another first down. Good reception there for Funches for 9. Second down and 1. Approach the 3.5-minute mark. Here's another catch for a first down. This one is to Devin Funches. He's definitely been more active here in the second half. And the Broncos have a first and 10 from the 30. And Drew Lock is being brought down on the sack. The first sack of the day for Josh Allen. Second down and 11. Lock back pass. He's got a receiver on the slant route. That is Jerry Jeudy. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It's all Jaguars so far, 34-17. Broncos have a 3rd and 4. And we have I think a holding penalty. The Jaguars get the sack. I think they're going to decline it. It's on their left guard, Graham Glasgow, and the Jaguars are going to decline it with the sack. So it's 4th and 13. Here's the game for the Broncos. And that is going to be reception on the in route to Devin Funches, who takes it all the way down to the 3-yard line. Jaguars give up the first down. Broncos in a hurry up. And that is thrown out of bounds by Drew Lock. Smart, no one was open. Don't take the sack. You don't want the time to continue to work off. So second goal from the 3. Lock is going to send Melvin Gordon out as a receiver. Second goal. This is thrown to their tight end. And he's going to be stopped short of the marker of the goal line, and it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1. Time is ticking off. Drew Lock throws, and then it's going to be knocked down. Good defensive play there by Charvarius Ward, who's had, I think, an outstanding game on defense. And it's 4th and goal for the Broncos. Pass Drew Lock is, and that is being knocked down by Josh Allen. And the Jaguars will take over with exactly 1 minute to play. 1st and 10 from the 1. Kyle Hill doesn't get out of the backfield, and that is going to be a safety for the Broncos. Nice play there by the Broncos. That was Alexander Johnson on the safety. Good penetration by Johnson. And the Broncos have a little bit of life here. Now they're only down by 15. What was once a 3-score game with the safety actually makes it a 2-score game. And this game just got a little bit more interesting for the Broncos, down by 15. Here's a pass out to Tusker Fisk, and he doesn't get out of bounds. And the Broncos are forced to full timeout. That's kind of AI you wish that the Madden game would be better at. They don't do very good at 2-minute drills when it comes to clock management. Second down and 8. They're going to dump this off to Luka Williams, who does get the first down and a 12-yard gain, but they are forced to burn their second timeout. 20 seconds to go. Good pass. Once again, you got to get out of bounds there, KJ Hamler. Fighting for one more yard, that's not smart. You got to get out of bounds. Unfortunately for the Broncos, they had to call their last time out. And once again, bad clock management. Here the block goes deep, and it is going to be knocked down by a plethora of Jaguar defenders. And it's 33 as the Jaguars fall back into deep soft coverage. And Locke lets it fly, and it is going to be almost caught. For a moment there, it looked like Devin Funchess had a chance at it. And this will be the last play of the game. Locke letting it go, and it is going to be knocked down, and that is the game, and the Jaguars are back to 500 with a win here in Denver. Great job by Trey Lance, player of the game. He had 393 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. 71% completion rate. Trey Lance, congratulations. You are the player of the game. The Jaguars come into Denver and win 34-19. And that gives them hope as they approach the last 2 games of the season. Let's look at the stats. Trey Lance, 26 of 35, 393 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. As far as rushing goes, Kellen Hill had 16 carries for 45 yards, and Morrell Mack chipped in 5 carries for 21 yards. As far as receiving goes, 2 men led the day. Chris Olave, 12 catches for 196 yards of receiving. That is amazing. The best game of his career. Kellen Hill had 4 catches for 37 yards. DJ Chark had 4 catches for 45 yards and a touchdown. David Njoku had 3 catches for 35 yards with 2 bad drops for David Njoku. And then Laviska Shenault, only 2 catches, but both of them 4 touchdowns. So Olave and Shenault, big games for both those receivers. On blocking, Rosa Barlow gave up 1 sack, much better than our previous game. And on defense, we were led by Charvarius Ward, who had 11 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, several knockdowns. I thought he had an outstanding game. Charvarius Ward, defender of the game. Also, though, Nick Bolton had 10 tackles, 1 for loss. Great job, Nick Bolton. DeMonte KZ, 7 tackles and a pick 6 for DeMonte KZ. Trevor Williams had 7 tackles, 1 for loss and an interception as well. And Ronnie Harrison had 7 tackles. And Josh Allen had 6 tackles and a sack. As far as upgrades at the end of the game, Trey Lance is going to go up a point in strong arm, and that moves him up to 82 overall. He gains 2 in break sack, 1 in play action, and 2 in throw accuracy mid. Good to see Trey Lance steadily improving as he is only 21 years old. Nick Bolton's going to go up a point in run stopper, and that is going to bump him up to a 75 overall, as he is now getting 1 agility, 1 play rec, and 2 tackles. Love to see that 2 tackles from Nick Bolton, as he's only 22 years old. Colin Johnson's going to go up a point in deep threat. He bumps up to a 72 overall. He gets 2 in awareness, 1 deep route, 1 medium route, 1 spec catch, and 1 spin move. But we are not signing Colin Johnson. Next up, a receiver we are keeping is Keon Skinner, the rookie. He bumps up to 70 overall. He gives up 2 in awareness, 1 catch in traffic, 1 deep route, 2 medium route, and 1 spectacular catch. Keon Skinner. A very exciting pick. He is getting closer to seeing what his hidden development is. And Quincy Williams, our outside linebacker, goes up a point. He gains 3 play rec, 1 speed, and 1 tackle. Love to see that speed. In fact, when we look at his ratings, he's up to now 88. Looking at the standings, the Titans do get a win, so they keep that 1-game advantage over us. We're 7-7. Colts are 5-9. And the Texans at a horrible 3-11. So we are 1 game back. Looking at the wildcard teams, you got the Dolphins and Bills both at 8-6. You got the Broncos at 7-6-1. After that loss that we just gave them. And then this is the NFC, so let's move back to the AFC. The Ravens are 8-6, and the Bengals are at 7-5-2. So most likely we've got to win our division. So just like that, the Jaguars are back to a 7-7 record with a series of lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one. So we're back to 7-7. We've got 2 games to go left. We've got next week we're at the Texans, and then we close out the season at home against the Cardinals. With this win, we move up a little bit with our players. The players now rate us at a 60 overall. Good to see that. Well, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe, smash that like button, and tell a friend. The Jacksonville Jaguars are back to 500 with 2 games left in the season. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.